Okay, so we're going to start
All the way down.
here.
Actually, I'm glad she likes my cut because
Good morning. This is Joe Compion here this morning at the fifth edition of the Not Your Average Joe Show. And it's not so average, not because of me, but because of both the people that are on and the fact that this programming is in Spanish and in English. It's a bilingual show. And the intent is education to build bridges between our community. And if we can learn, if we can build these bridges, we can have less hate and more understanding. And I think that's the objective that we have here is to build these bridges. And today I'm broadcasting live this morning with a special group of individuals because they have a soul. They have a soul to serve their community. Buenos días, estamos aquí en vivo en Lamarck, Texas, enfrente de la alcaldía aquí en Lamarck, Texas, con un grupo de personas que están tratando de hacer una diferencia en la vida, no solamente de ellos, pero de su familia y de la comunidad. Y aquí estamos en este programa, el show de Joe, anormal y excepcional. Y agradezco su participación y a los 52,000 personas que nos han escuchado. Gracias, gracias, gracias. I want to say thank you, by the way. That's one of the great things about the internet, and I just found this out yesterday. We've had approximately 53,000 viewers since we kicked off this show last week. So it's going worldwide, and certainly it's the community. We're here in Lamarck, Texas this morning in front of Lamarck City Hall. I have the honor of serving with other fine individuals in a commission here in Lamarck called the Clean City Commission. And its goal is to just make our community cleaner and better and to provide tools to individuals to do that. And this morning here on this bright sunny day, it's a bit hot. If I'm sweating a bit, excuse me, but I'm going to be doing a little bit of that. But doctor says if I sweat, I'm healthy, so that's good. And so I'm sweating, I'm healthy, I think. And aquí estamos por la mañana. Si ve que estoy aquí con agua en mi cara es porque está un poco caliente ahora en la mañana. Pero aquí estoy y les voy a introducir unas personas que participan esta mañana en la limpieza aquí de la ciudad de Lamarck. And let me introduce you to some fine folks here and let them introduce themselves. Here we have one of our individuals who helped this morning. There you go.
My name is Ada Rivera. I came out to help Lamarck and clean up Westward. Miss Sam invited me to come out and help out, and I truly enjoyed it.
Thank you. Good morning. My name is Geraldine Sam. I'm the former mayor of the city of Lamarck, and this is Team Sam, and we had a wonderful time cleaning up our city. It's important that we can't expect others to clean up our city if we ourselves don't get out and clean it up ourselves. Thank you.
And come on, Frank.
And Gerald.
Gerald, I'm sorry.
And I recruited my son, Gerald.
Gerald, yeah, Gerald.
My name is Gerald.
Okay, Gerald's a shy one, of course, and that's hard to believe.
Gerald
With
just likes to work.
he likes
Gerald
with
just
his
likes
with
to
a
work.
dynamic mother like his mom. That's kind of interesting, huh? I guess that goes to show you opposites attract, right? These fine folks have come out this morning, and that's part of being engaged in your community, folks. There are these opportunities out here, and you're going to see some other individuals out here. We're going to be talking with them as well too. It's important to be part of a community y la comunidad y participar en ser parte de una comunidad no necesitas hablar inglés, puede participar ni hablar inglés, ¿no? Porque hay personas aquí que están disponibles para ayudarles en este proceso. Aquí en Lamarck es una comunidad de, how many people, approximately what, our population is 17,000, Geraldine? Okay, approximately 16 to 17,000, okay. El pueblo aquí existe de 16 a 17,000 personas. Es una comunidad pequeña. Aquí tengo una amiga, Nancy, come get a little closer. And Nancy is the chairman of our Clean City. Thanks, Geraldine. Thanks for coming out. Is the chairperson of our Clean City Commission, and I have the pleasure and honor of serving with her on there. And what's interesting, though, in a small community, we've known each other practically all our lives, right? And I went to school with her brother, and with Nancy as well too, and my sister. And so this is Nancy Polk. Esta es la señora Nancy Polk, es la jefa de la comisión de limpieza aquí de Lamarck y es una persona que en esta comunidad la he conocido casi toda mi vida, ¿no? Porque estábamos en la escuela juntos. Y ese es el propósito de este programa, ¿no? Establecer, mantener relaciones, y eso es importante, mantener esos puentes, establecer puentes dentro de diferentes comunidades. So, good morning, Nancy.
Good morning, Joe. How are you?
I'm doing great, huh? We go back a long, long time, don't we, huh?
Over 40 years.
That's amazing. I had not
It
even,
is
I don't even
amazing.
think about age, right?
That's
For me,
right.
other people say, I think you're one, you say you're colorblind. Didn't you say someone in our committee said they were colorblind?
Yeah.
But I'm age blind. I don't understand age, right? And so
That's right.
I find that hard to wrap my mind about that.
Yeah.
But because
We have.
we've been involved in so many different things, and here we are again,
And
huh?
here we are again. And you know, this is just a wonderful event that we're having because the city of Lamarck is a great town, and Joe and I grew up here, and we've been involved in our community. And so we're trying to get it clean, and we're trying to help people with a paint project where they can have free paint. And this way we can have a little facelift to the town and revitalize it. And our city council is very active trying to help us let that happen. So,
Nancy, and that's very important. Uh, we have, as part of the Clean City Commission, an effort, as today too is a cleanup day. Ultimately, as part of the Clean City Commission, let's first cover the dynamics. Esta es la Comisión de Limpieza de la Ciudad de Lamarck. Es una de las comisiones de Lamarck. Usted, si tiene interés en servir en la comisión, es simplemente llegar aquí a City Hall de Lamarck, llenar un formulario simple de su nombre y su dirección, y luego presentan su nombre al Consejo Municipal para ser parte de esta comité, okay? So we're always looking for members with the Clean City Commission,
we are
right?
looking for members, and we have a couple of openings right now. So we would love to have someone that lives in Lamarck that is interested in brightening up our city to come and join us, because we can get things done, and we work very closely with the city manager and the city hall trying to get our projects underway.
Anyway, so that's number one, is that if you have an interest in becoming a member, we need you. That's part of, and especially younger folks, because that's a dynamic that we're still trying to understand. Nancy, and you remember this, we've always been involved in something, right?
Yes.
David, your brother, who I went to school with, we were involved in debate and some speech events. I remember that. Now he's a fine builder out
Yes, he
in
is,
Austin,
in
Texas,
Austin. Yes.
right? He's involved in his
Yes.
community,
Yes,
and
very involved. Yeah.
right? And,
Yeah.
and so we've come from and I know your mother and your folks, right?
Yes, my mother was on the Clean City Commission for some time, and she's also been on other committees with the city, and was also on the Citizens Advisory Committee with the College of the Mainland for many years.
For many years. So, es importante saber las herramientas de poder para ustedes que todavía no entienden esto. Es primero participación. Hay la manera de participar. Uno no tiene que tener un papel de una universidad. You don't have to be a university graduate to participate.
Oh, no.
You know, you can be you be yourself. Be yourself.
Yes.
That's what we need, people to be themselves. Take that step forward. Be part of your community. That's the purpose of this show. I'm tired of, and quite frankly, I'm just tired of letting other people dictate who we are.
Yes.
We are somebody.
Yes.
Nosotros ya somos. Y yo, el propósito de este programa es decir que sí somos una persona, pero de esta comunidad. We're here in Galveston County, as I said, but this programming goes out worldwide. These same structures exist in your community. Find them.
Yes.
Find them.
Yes.
Especially younger people. Find them. Be part of something. Why? This is something perhaps you may understand as a younger person. This is how you develop networks. This is how you become someone. And we're just seeing someone, by the way, we're here, and I'm going to kind of move the camera. It's Clean City Day. We have a dumpster here at City Hall, and people are just pulling up. I think you can see the vehicle there, the truck. They're pulling up, and they're going to be unloading some that's the purpose. We're here in front of City Hall. If you have things that you need to dispose of other than tires or any dangerous chemicals, please come down here and pick them up. And I mean, I'm sorry, and drop them off here in front of City Hall. Not pick them up, but drop them off here in front of City Hall, okay? So, and we appreciate that citizen here coming in this morning to do that. Estamos aquí viendo just
Just dump your stuff if you want.
as far as telling,
Yeah, let me.
And so is Nancy's going to go over there and kind of guide the individuals. But we're here, as I said, in front of Lamarck City Hall, and you're going to meet some other dynamic individuals as well here too during the course of the day. But es una manera de participar. Busque su organización en su pueblo. Y tenemos, especialmente la comunidad que habla español, tenemos que ser parte. Si estamos dispuestos a limpiar pastos de personas o limpiar casas o hacer construcción, tenemos un rol, un derecho de participar en las herramientas del poder. Y por esa razón yo estoy aquí. Y si tienen preguntas, también nos pueden mandar mensajes por Facebook a Joe Compian, Compian. I'm here available to take questions and comments at Joe Compian on Facebook, on Twitter at Boomer Texican, BOOMERTEXICAN. Nancy just getting back over here, and we're continuing our discussion. But we come from a history of involvement,
Yes. Yes.
And maybe that's one of the changes we see between younger people and ourselves at a time. And I'm not giving up on anybody, by the way. It's just what it is,
No,
right?
As a matter of fact, with the Clean City Commission, we just had a month or so ago, the school children we had an essay and poster contest about keeping your city clean, and we had a lot of participation, and we gave out over $900 of gift cards to these small children. And reading their essays was very interesting because they had some great ideas about how to keep their city clean, and I loved that involvement of these elementary school children.
La jefa aquí de la Comisión de Limpieza nos estaba informando que hubo una competición dentro de los jóvenes en las escuelas y sus dibujos en limpiar. ¿Cómo es un foto de limpiar la ciudad de aquí de Lamarck? Y hubo premios para estas personas y otra vez es una manera de participar. You have to participate, and in this competition, kids were awarded some little prizes, cash prizes, and so participate, and that's where we're at too. But younger people, just remember this. I know you do a lot of things, but remember the dynamics of power. The dynamics of power. Power number one is participate. That's what we live in, a participatory democracy, a participatory. So that means you need to get in there. You need to get in there. I've not done that. I think you've known me
Yes.
from high school.
Forever. You were on the city council, I think, the student council. Yes, you were very active in school.
And so, but it took a person that became my mentor. You remember Wayne Johnson? Wayne Johnson. Sat me
We were
down.
just talking about Wayne. Yes.
He took me and said, "All right, Joe, I'm going to get you involved in politics. I'm going to get you involved." And God bless him. Wayne has met he's with his maker right now too.
Yes.
But he was my person that took me by the hand and said, "Okay." I didn't know that ability existed. I didn't know that you could do these things, right?
You thought they were other people.
Yes,
But
right?
they're not. They're us.
It's us. It's us. Ultimately, it comes down to us, right? And we do that with great love. At least today, everything I do is with great love and great faith that we become a better community. And there's more people as we're talking here that are coming up, and it's good to see them. Once again, we're out here in front of Lamarck City Hall. You have your limbs, you have your old mattresses, you have other garbage, that spring cleaning that you want to do. Please come out here, and we've got this big dumpster out here, and come and unload and come back again if you need to keep cleaning. Maybe this is the day for, what is it, those honey-do lists?
The honey-do list.
The honey-do
Yes,
list,
right.
and get out there and let's live in a beautiful community. Aquí estamos enfrente del City Hall de la Alcaldía de Lamarck, Texas. Aquí les voy a enseñar las personas aquí también otra vez que están con sus dejando, parece que ser cortes de árboles. Aquí están dejando los córteles de árboles, si se puede ver ahí, ¿ok? Y aquí estamos enfrente y hay otra persona esperando también detrás de ellos. Y, y aquí estamos. We're going to be here until what time, Nancy?
1 o'clock.
Aquí estamos hasta la una. Y vengan, pasen. Aquí va a estar el dumpster para dejar su basura. Y nosotros aquí también a mediodía, pase si está aquí. Y tenemos hot dogs, vamos a tener algo para comer a mediodía, okay? At noon, by the way, too, we're going to be here. We have some prizes to give to those who participated in the cleanup, as well as we'll have some hot dogs and a little bit of what we call fellowshipping. We're going to be doing some fellowshipping out here, all right? And so please come on out here and join us as well in this effort. So y como les dije, es nomás participar. Tome ese paso. Si hay varias comisiones aquí en la ciudad de Lamar, perdón, y usted puede, es no solamente la comisión de limpieza, pero hay otras comisiones que están buscando miembros, no solamente en Lamar, pero en su comunidad, Galveston, whatever city you live in, Texas City, please take the steps to be part of a community. And I really say too, regardless of your age, anybody, just be involved. It has nothing to do, but it is, right? Yep. It is. We get to laugh, we get to spend time, this is almost for me therapy, right? It's therapy, right?
Right.
And God knows that I love to talk, so that makes it even better, huh? And actually, Nancy, that was the reason, right? I got tired of other people guiding the conversation, right?
You make your life how you want it.
Yeah, and start getting worked up about things that are maybe perhaps at a national level. Let's talk about building community here locally. Let's talk about building bridges. I went through a community organizing course, the same one the president was happened to go through, but if I had not done that, I wouldn't have been able to get all my friends in the African American community, right? Because I was in one community. And building and to start participating in my chronic conditions class in Spanish. I'm forced to start utilizing the language, and now that's the reason for this program too, right? We get outside our comfort zone. Y eso es importante, ese es el propósito, como les dije, de este programa, es de establecer puentes, crear puentes dentro de diferentes comunidades, y espero que ustedes también hagan ese esfuerzo, crear puentes dentro de diferentes comunidades. Si no, vamos a tener problemas en este país, en esta comunidad, que van a existir diferentes comunidades. If we don't, we're going to find ourselves, I've been fortunate to live in different parts of the world and visit. We'll be in a country like some of them I've been to, where we've got gated communities for the very wealthy, and you don't cross, and you've got armed guards, you don't cross. We don't need that. We don't need that here in our little community of Lamarck, or even in this great country of the United States. Let's continue building these bridges. By the way, Nancy was mentioning her mom. Her mom has a long history, a dynamic history. She comes from an education. She used to be principal of the Catholic school over here as well too, and continued on in teaching in the public schools over here. And a shout out to you, Mrs. Polk. I hope you're feeling better, and we miss you this year. I think she was here last year.
She was here last.
Yeah,
No, she was injured last year, but she was on the Clean City Commission for over 10 years.
Oh, 10 years. Yeah, she was a participant in the commission as well too.
Yes.
Here you're gonna. We're just next to the fire station. If you're wondering what that beeping sound is, it's one of our local fire department trucks getting back. It looks like from a run, and estamos al lado de los bomberos y ahí está el departamento de bomberos que están regresando, parece de salir en el viaje. And Nancy, if you would reach over, we have a guest here as well too out here with us. She's with Habitat for Humanity. Tenemos también una invitada aquí que estamos aquí con nosotros con una organización que se llama Habitat for Humanity. Sería en español organización para mejorar la humanidad en alojamiento, ¿no? So we have Cheryl Dunson with Habitat for Humanity. Welcome, Cheryl. How are you?
Thank you so much. I'm great. I'm glad to be here in Lamar.
Exactly. We welcome you here. Exactly. So let's talk about what is Habitat for Humanity then. Huh?
Okay. Habitat for Humanity essentially is a Christian ministry that brings people together to build homes, communities, and hope.
Okay. So la organización Habitat por Humanidad es una organización de origen cristiana. Estamos aquí para ayudar personas humildes, crear, construir casas, okay, para que viviendas para ellos. And in that process of construct homes, it's not just a giveaway, right?
No, it is absolutely not a giveaway. Habitat looks to help people by giving them a hand up, not a handout.
Ok, en este proceso no es solamente darles una casa, darles una vivienda, es para ayudarles, darles la mano de ayuda para subir, para mejorar, ¿ok? Y no es un programa nomás presente y le van a dar una casa. Hay participación que usted tiene que hacer en este. There's participation of the client as well too.
There's absolutely, we have 3 criteria to be selected to be a partner family.
Son tres criterios para seleccionarse de participar en el programa.
Right, and this is the same across all habitats across the country.
Y esto existe para cualquier organización Habitat en cualquier parte, porque sí existe Habitat en todas partes de este país. Habitat for Humanity does exist across this country.
And
So-
around the world.
And around the world. Okay, so look for it in your community. Once again, this is community radio, but that's why we're on the internet. We want to make sure that we understand and reach the larger audience. What we have here is duplicated in other areas. Look for those organizations in your area.
That's right.
Okay.
So our criteria, the first one is that you have a need.
Okay, necesita tener una necesidad. Necesita tener una necesidad.
Yeah, and the need, you'll tell us what your need is. It could be paying more than 40% of your income. It could be living in a dangerous area. It could be poor living conditions.
Okay, y estas necesidades pueden ser, no puedo comprar una casa porque es más del 40% el porcentaje de mis ingresos. That's important because I used to be president of a mortgage company, Cheryl. There are proportions when you look at your debt ratio,
Yes,
right?
there are.
And so if you surely kind of at the upper end when you're qualifying for a loan, folks, it used to be 30%, but they increased that, higher prices, right? And I'm glad that they did that. But usually it's 40% of your income is kind of where you're limited. Now, if you can't afford that, don't go beyond that. That becomes bad finance, huh?
It does, and we are actually, we hold the mortgages, and so one of the things that we can do if someone becomes a partner family is we make sure that the partner family is not paying more than 30% of their income. So we have the ability to make it a 20, a 25, or a 30-year mortgage so that we ensure that they have the ability to be successful.
Wow, eso es algo nuevo. Antes era el 30%, como les dije, que es lo máximo que uno debería de pagar de sus ingresos para el costo de su vivienda, ¿no? El 30%. Las compañías que hacen dinero en el momento, que ofrecen hipotecas, han aumentado eso al 40%, pero Habitat todavía utiliza ese porcentaje del 30%. That's amazing that you're still using the 30%. Because a lot of the mortgage companies have gone up to the 40% by the criteria,
Right.
And you get people in debt.
You do, and our goal truly is the hand up. So we want them to be successful. This should be a life-changing event.
Esto para Habitat es algo que le va a cambiar su vida, para ofrecerle una mejor oportunidad para usted y su familia. And thank you for that. Thank you. Gracias por esta oportunidad. Pero oiga, hay que escuchar. You don't have to be just an English speaker, right?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
We have a wonderful mix of families. One of our most recent dedications, the person was Romanian, and we always do a dedication at our homes. And so she brought her Greek Orthodox priest to do the dedication at her house. And I'm going to say, you do not have to be Christian. We are a Christian organization that serves all people. But it was wonderful because we had him, sprinkling holy water and speaking in Greek, and everybody completely enjoyed it.
Es una organización con fundación cristiana, pero no es limitado a personas que son cristianos. Cualquier persona le dan la bienvenida a participar hacer su aplicación para el programa. Y tuvieron una familia aquí pronto que era de origen griegos, ¿no? Y el padre griego de la iglesia ortodoxa estaba allí dando sus bendiciones con aguas benditas y era una experiencia emocionante. Okay, it was an emotional experience there. And so, sí, claro, cualquier idioma que hable, you have to be a U.S. citizen. I mean, that's one of the criteria.
You'll have to bring documentation showing your birth certificate. So we do require some of the same things you would have done in
Yes.
a mortgage company,
Yes.
but we're not looking at FICO scores as a determination.
Ah, ok, importante. Sí, sí, sí va a tener que ser ciudadano o tener estatus legal aquí en este país, pero la criteria no incluye crédito perfecto. No están viendo eso. They're not looking at a perfect credit score, right? That's not the big criteria. They get back to that need. You know and they fit that need in your percentage of your income. This is an opportunity for the family to also learn. I think it's a financial tool, planning tool, right? Understanding.
It's actually one of the criteria, and you've done a great job of taking us from the first criteria, which is need. And the second one is the ability to pay, because you will be purchasing the home, you will be a contributing part of the community, you'll be paying your insurance, you'll be paying your property taxes, so it's good for the city and it's good for the family.
Yes,
Helps
yes.
the economy. And the third thing is a willingness to partner. So partner families have to put in 300 hours of sweat equity.
Ah, ok. Eso es lo siguiente. Lo que sigue es, si está aceptado en el programa, usted ya tiene que participar en la construcción de la casa también. Y tiene que poner 300 horas de sudor. De sudor, no aquí como el sudor mío, la familia tiene que participar con 300 horas de trabajo en la construcción de la casa. 300 hours of sweat equity, okay?
So there, when you're out there doing that, of course, you're helping build your home, you're helping build someone else's home, you're learning how a home is actually constructed.
And, en este proceso, usted está también aprendiendo cómo se construye una casa. ¿Cuáles son los permisos? I think you need also learning how you interact with the city government, in your local community or your county.
You'll be meeting your neighbors, but I did want to get to your financial planning,
Yes.
because part of the requirement of those 300 hours is to attend financial management.
Y parte de estos 300 horas es participar en un programa de una clase de estudios de finanzas, ¿no? ¿Cuáles son las herramientas para mejorar su vida en el área de finanzas? Okay? And so you've got this opportunity to do that, to understand that as well too. That's a big, I think, for all of us, even for me. You know, I'm spoiled. I've got to say this. Now I'm talking about. God bless my parents. I never had to worry. I mean, I guess we weren't wealthy or anything else, but they worked hard, right? And here I am, I guess spoiled, yeah, spoiled in some sense. But I know in those days, even when I went off to college and even when I went off to law school, finances was not something that they had instilled in me, right? Because I knew that I could just call mommy or daddy if they were there, right? But not everybody has that opportunity, huh?
No, they don't. And our families are the people you see every day. You know, they're the people that are also hardworking, but their jobs don't allow them to reach the point where they can get a conventional mortgage.
Mortgage, yes, on that side. Y estas son personas que participan en el programa que trabajan muy, muy duro para su familia, ¿no? Pero cuando hacen una aplicación para una hipoteca, un préstamo, quizás no pueden llegar a la criteria que están buscando de estas compañías. Y esta es una alternativa que existe en la comunidad para usted. This is an alternative manner of still getting into that house and building something for your family. Now, the other thing, this is an interesting discussion, and I guess I'm not here to, remember, we're not picking on people. It's just what it is, right? I don't live in the past. I like to learn from the past, but I certainly don't live in the past. I'm living in the future with a goal of a better future for all of us. And the purpose of this program.
That's right.
Community, and if you and I don't get to know each other and our backgrounds and what you do, like I said, I've had the opportunity to be involved with Habitat for Humanity in the past, and myself gotten out at times and given my schedule to get out and volunteer. I knew one of your past executive directors as well too, because she was in Galveston with the Galveston Housing Authority. In my mind,
Courtney Beck.
Courtney, yeah,
Oh,
Courtney
Courtney.
died, yeah,
Yeah.
Courtney. I think she moved on from another position.
She went to Atlanta, and that's where I'm from.
Oh,
So
yeah, oh,
Atlanta-
you switched. All right, Courtney, where we used to do a lot of work when she was with the Galveston Housing Authority,
Yes.
right? In Section 3 stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Now she's being a mom.
now she's being a mom. Well, when you talk to tell her that I remember her. I always remember Courtney. And so congratulations for that and being a mom as well too. So, but one of the things that I did, once again, I just listened to younger people, friends of mine, dear friends of mine, and they have an attitude. They have an attitude that I'm going to. Hola, buenos días. How are you? ¿Cómo está? Good, good. All right, we have some. No. You come on. We're here at the show. Yes, ma'am. We have someone.
You know, the big wins that we had.
Yeah. Nancy, come on over. Here's one of our challenges. This is what. Yeah.
I'm going to have you talk
Yeah.
to Clean
yeah,
City
the
people.
Clean City. Yeah. Let's come over there. All right. So this is.
Thank you.
And she's taking the first step. As a citizen, you come in. If you've got concerns, you come in and you talk. Right. And that's what. Thank you for being here. So, but let's continue. Our most interesting here. Let's see, where am I at? I'm trying to figure out where I'm at. Half the time, yeah, that's right. So where am I today? So getting back, it's this. Well, I'm going to go back. I'm going to start. The average American family in the past would move, I think it was 7 times in their lifetime. I don't know, maybe you have some statistics along those lines.
I'm actually a realtor in my other.
Oh, okay.
in my
And by the way,
past
my
life.
background's in law, but I used to be president of Remax here in Texas.
There you
Okay,
go.
so I have that background too, right?
And I'm not in Texas, but prior to 2008, the move was actually 2 to 5 years. People would move every
2 to 5 years.
Yes.
Well, but I say moving versus home ownership. That's a different criteria.
Okay.
Yeah, moving I can understand that, but owning different properties. There was an average at that time, and once again, this was more my generation, boomers, right? You buy homes, maybe property 7 times, and 5 to 7 times, as I recall, back when I was more involved in it. Normalmente en el pasado, ella está diciendo una familia se va a cambiar dos. What did you say? 2 to
2 to 5, and that was only.
cada 2 a 5 veces cada año, cada 2 a 5 años uno cambia, ¿ok? Y luego hay una otra estadística en donde una persona va a comprar casa 5 a 7 veces durante su vida. Now, having said that, I hear this, and this is also, I think, applicable to Habitat. Maybe you'll kind of help. It's now, where do I want to live? So I say to somebody, there's affordable housing opportunities in Dickinson. There's affordable opportunities in Lamarck. There's affordable housing opportunities in Texas City, and the response of that person is, I don't want to live in the ghetto.
Oh. Well, we have 100 people on a waiting list who are happy to live in all of them.
Once again, that's what. Accept the blessings of a greater power, huh? Accept the blessings, and if you have that means or ability, remember the definition of success is knowing what you want to do, having fun doing it, being able to pay for the trip, and then not hurting anybody. So if you're able to do that and you're successful, and that's your criteria, you can buy that house in that high income dollar area, and you're willing to take the risk of going over your percentage in terms of your percentage of your income, then God bless you. Go do that. I hope you don't end up in bankruptcy court, right, and lose that house. But all I'm saying is, nomás estoy explicando, uno empieza a una posición en donde usted puede calificar para la casa, pueda calificar para la hipoteca de esa casa. Y para mí, hay veces muchas personas me dicen, yo no quiero vivir en Lamarck, yo no quiero vivir en Texas City, yo no quiero vivir en Dickinson, porque esas son comunidades de crimen, esas son comunidades se usa la palabra ghetto, ¿no? Pero y la señora aquí, Cheryl, nos está diciendo, para ellos tienen más de 100 personas que están esperando la construcción de casas en estas comunidades, ¿ok? So you nomás acepte lo que nos ha dado Dios, accept what God gives us, and say thank you and get back, and then the other part of it is if what was the third criteria? We haven't even got the third criteria.
It was the willingness to partner,
Ah.
which is incredibly important.
And-
That's the sweat equity,
The sweat
turning in
equity.
the hours,
Okay.
getting out with the volunteers, turning in your paperwork.
Okay.
Because if you have a hard time doing those simple things, how will you successfully pay your mortgage, keep your bills paid?
Ok, so ese es el otro propósito, ¿no? Del programa, los 300 horas, participar en la construcción de otras cosas, de otras casas, para otras personas, entregar su papelero, ¿no? Sus papeles que necesita llenar. Todo eso es importante para aprender y mantener su casa y aprender cuáles son there's more people pulling up with items, and that's great to see. We're seeing an impact here, people cleaning up our community and having that opportunity. And esa es la otra parte del programa, ¿no? De entregar las 300 horas. Y no importa, las casas son en diferentes comunidades, no solamente en Lamarck, Texas City, Dickinson, pero en su comunidad, en cualquier parte de los Estados Unidos. And you mentioned international. Give me an idea of that. That's new to me. I love learning new stuff.
Okay.
Wow, international. I travel a lot
Yes.
abroad.
Well, obviously we're a nonprofit.
Yes.
And so for all of the donations that we receive that are unrestricted. So a restricted means, like yesterday, Valero said we will pay for we'll sponsor an entire house. So
Wow.
that's a restricted fund, and
Yes.
we're so grateful.
Yes.
But there are also people who make $25 a month, $100 a month, and those are unrestricted. Of those unrestricted funds, we tithe 10% to Habitat International. Habitat International's the tithe department is completely funded by grants, so every bit of that money is used in foreign countries
Wow.
to help develop housing, to do the legal aspect of keeping land, because there are some countries where if the male dies,
Yes.
the woman can't own the land,
Yes.
and then they lose their home.
Yes, yes.
So we are into making sure around the world that housing is important and critical.
Wow, wow. Well, I'm going to have to come and talk with you guys because I want to go to Costa Rica.
You can do a global mission.
Okay, help out, start this
That's
effort,
right.
right? So, yes, ma'am. Yeah, I'm going to get Cheryl. Cheryl will come back with us. She's going to be here, but
Excuse me.
she's going to talk with our client, with our citizen here from Lamarck. How's your day going? Wonderful. All right. It goes well. Good, good, good. So we're here. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a little television program here. There you are. And so, how long have you been here in Lamarck? 98. Great, great. And it's a yeah, how to get it cleaned up, exactly, and that's what she's trying to do. Now, I will say that we have, and I'm part of the Clean City Commission, we have had this problem with our pickup company, right, following through and doing what they need to do. But it takes people like yourself saying, okay, this is not right, and let's get it corrected to really put pressure to make the change.
Bothers me.
Yeah, yes, pass it right by, huh?
Why did he stop? I mean, I put the bushes there, the whatever fell off.
It didn't stop, yeah.
So we have to live with that,
No, we don't have to live with that, we just need to keep at it, right?
I thought they already had a meeting. The mayor had gone on there. But evidently, that happened.
Not it, we still have to continue it. Well, God bless you, thank you, let's see if we can do better. All right, thank you, good to meet you, thanks, bye. Well, you can talk with Cheryl down there right now. Yeah. But she's over there in the blue shirt. Okay. So once again, we're continuing our programming here live from Lamarck, Texas. Once in a while, we're going to take a little break. and I wish I had music. Once again, remember, this is a work in progress. We just started this program about a week ago, and it's I'm really grateful for the over 52,000 people that have viewed and viewers that we've had on the show at different times, and we've got to get you too. and and we still see, and it's great to see people come in. Es participación de la comunidad. Estamos viendo más personas pasando, dejar su basura, limpiando la ciudad de Lamarck. Y esto sí es importante en eso, en este esfuerzo. Okay. Uh, and en este esfuerzo, ¿no? Y so we continue this. Great to see citizens participating and coming out. Like I said, that will be out here. We're working on at the Clean City Commission a trash pickup day where we'll go through the communities, and we're trying to also encourage and work out with the city manager and the city council this issue of the difficulties with our trash collection. So but we need to hear from you and continue that effort, just like we heard from the citizen that lived in Lamarck since 1998 over here. And so we're here, and estamos aquí otra vez enfrente de la caldería aquí en Lamarck, Texas, en la esquina de Cedar y la calle Cedar y la calle Bayou. Hay diferentes programas aquí que tenemos. Si usted quiere pintar su casa, tenemos un programa aquí también en donde usted puede pasar a recoger and yes, and sit down over here. I've got my next victim here. No, not that. And si quiere pintar su casa, tenemos un programa en donde usted puede pasar y le damos su tinta para pintar su casa. Usted la puede pintar, pero si es una persona anciana de cierta edad, también tenemos Habitat aquí que tienen los voluntarios que le pueden ayudar a pintar su casa también. Estamos viendo más personas, and I have another special guest here. I wasn't so fortunate to have met her in school, I guess. What year did you graduate from Lamarck?
83.
Oh, no, you were more than probably 83, maybe with my sister Elizabeth, maybe, or I had a sister Elizabeth or a brother James. I don't really remember when they graduated. I guess let me in their 50s or
Well,
something.
your name sounds familiar.
Okay, and but I did have, I think at that time period, my brother James has moved on to meet his bigger reward there, unfortunately. But this is Susan. This happens to be Nancy Polk's sister. You had, I understand, just from Nancy talking, you had moved. You were in another area of the country, right? Or
I
what?
was in Atlanta.
Oh, that's right.
for
And
6
Cheryl is in
years.
Atlanta. Yeah,
I was
yeah.
in Atlanta and I just moved back a few months ago.
So what is that dynamic then? Larger city, big little city, huh? What is that dynamic?
It's interesting coming home and seeing things with different eyes.
She's so diplomatic, huh? So diplomatic. But let's talk about citizens participating. Did you participate in, how were you able to get involved, if you were, in terms of your community? Were you in the city of Atlanta proper, or was it one of the suburbs?
I lived in several areas. I did live on Peachtree.
Oh, Peachtree, yeah,
Close to downtown.
right.
So I did live over in that area and was in the city. And I mean, I volunteered for all kinds of things, from church work to civic groups to, political party stuff.
So it's accurate to say, nos está diciendo Susan, que es la hermana de la jefa de la comisión, Nancy, que hablamos con ella antes, que ella vivió 8 años, 8 years, you said, in Atlanta, en la ciudad de Atlanta, Georgia. Y le estoy preguntando, se cambió aquí otra vez a Lamarck, una ciudad de Atlanta. What is it, a population, maybe, 2 million? What do you think? There's certainly more than 1 million.
I want to say it's closer to 4.
Okay, 4 million.
Atlanta proper.
Oh, okay, Atlanta. 4 millones, y aquí está en Lamarck, 17,000 people, right? So, big difference in the dynamic. Una ciudad de 17,000 personas. Okay, and so ella participó en diferentes grupos en Atlanta. But here's my question to you. It took a desire on your part to make that first step, right? To go, right? You had
It's
that.
great to be home. I mean, it's great to see people that, first of all, to be with family, and second of all, to be with, to see people I went to school with, or grew up with, or neighbors and all that kind of stuff. So it's been great coming home. Those bonds that you have as a kid, you can fast forward 20 years and pick up where you left off.
Oye, ajá. Ella está, tiene mucha alegría de regresar aquí a esta comunidad y esas relaciones que ella tuvo de joven, de ser joven, regresó aquí a Lamar y otra vez está empezando a restablecer esos puentes. And so, um, you're in Atlanta too. Is it a diverse community, Atlanta? I mean,
Oh, very diverse.
very diverse, right?
Very diverse.
And of course, that's one. I think you overheard. That's one of the reasons for this program, for us to continue building bridges between communities. I really sincerely believe that in our different communities, we get so caught up in other people, maybe at national levels, their hate and their stereotypes. But we're a smaller community, and you should be able to talk to each
Well,
other.
one thing that I have to say I did love about Atlanta was the diversity did not have socioeconomic. Everything was equal. I mean, it didn't matter your race. I guess your race didn't classify you socioeconomically.
Okay, está diciendo
So
Atlanta.
it wasn't like, if you were, if you were African American that you were necessarily poor or anything. There was none of that. I mean, I saw Usher's house,
Oh yeah.
but there's socioeconomic. It's like there was rich and poor from every class everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Ella ve que en Atlanta, una ciudad muy grande, que había mucha igualdad, no, no importaba la raza de la persona, y lo veía por todas partes de la ciudad. Y aquí quizás hay muchas personas que no aceptan eso, que no importa la cantidad de dinero que uno tiene, nos tenemos que aceptar. It doesn't make a difference how much money you have, what color you are. We just have to learn to get along,
Exactly.
and get along and do it, and without
Just respect everybody.
Respect.
Everybody's a person.
Yes. Cualquier persona hay que tener mucho respeto y todas las personas son importantes en eso, en esa área. And on that side. So, well, once again, Susan, thanks for being with us, and thanks for being here, right?
Good to see you,
Good to
Joe.
see you. We'll see each other again, I'm sure, okay? Thanks. So, I'm, once again, we're broadcasting live here from the, from in front of Lamarck City Hall, and I'm returning some calls and looking at items on from Facebook and uh, the responses. Hi, how are you? How you doing? And more citizens showing up to drop off their garbage, and then looking at the different opportunities that we have here as well. Um, and we're going to continue to interview different individuals as well, special people that you need to know. During the course here, we also are returning some messages that I'm seeing here from people that are calling in and asking some questions. Excuse me. Once again, it's not a perfect show. Oh, great, thank you. Oh, otra parte, Cheryl me dio esta información ahorita también. Otra parte que no hablamos de esto es de humanidad, ¿no? El grupo de Habitat for Humanity, Habitat, es viviendas para humanidad, ¿no? Más bien. Y tienes unos lugares en donde puede ir a comprar diferentes productos para su casa, tinta, tienen muebles, aquí estoy leyendo, muebles, diferentes estufas parece, refrigeradoras, materiales para construcción y es un lugar que se llama Restore, Hay un lugar aquí en Webster, Texas, que está aquí cerca de Galveston, el condado de Galveston, y puede ir al sitio internet o me puede mandar un mensaje por Facebook, por Twitter, Boomer Texican, si quisiera tener más información sobre estos programas. ¿Ok? Vamos a tomar un breve pausa, van a haber personas aquí y voy a regresar unas llamadas, tomarme agua también porque es poco caliente acá afuera y vamos a continuar. Gracias. Hey, Chris. Joe Compton, how are you? Yeah, I'm just returning your call. Yeah. Yeah, we started already, and I've been doing a broadcast on the show from over here too. I don't know if you got that little message, but I'm out here too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I should have gone another one. I thought I did it, but come on out here so I can talk to you too, right? If you have the chance, and till 1:30. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh wow. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Well, but when we talk too, that's why I said you and I have to talk. Maybe we get a chance tomorrow in the evening or something. Oh, darn it, I'll be in Houston in the afternoon, but we'll talk. I ran into Willie Holmes as well too, right? And he's out registering people in front of one of the stores over here. I forget, Family Dollar or something. But talking about youth activities is important too and stuff. So okay, but we're on. We're out here broadcasting and taking a little break here, returning some calls here. But we're here live. Okay. All right. Thanks, Chris. See you. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. It was good to meet you.
Oh, man, after my part. I like the way you whispered that.
I see you. Take care.
Yeah, I know, that's she will know, Violet, yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, son and I are not friends.
Well, he's certainly using this to get stuff rid of stuff, huh?
No,
We're just broadcasting, but we're not talking right now.
Okay, so is it if you needed more fun, or I'd love to take it?
Oh, hey, we're going to pick up a little bit, just taking a little break, but I mentioned it already. But let's talk more, okay?
Okay.
We'll talk more on that one. Let me go see if they need help over there, huh? Hold on.
have to get it,
That,
flip it back
yeah.
for the door. That's what I'm, and they understand that, so that's why it's got to be unkicked and thrown.
Don't say anything.
not knowing. Joe, I have a ladder. You all right over there?
Let Lee. Put your dance on.
Well, looks like y'all gonna win the team.
What?
Did y'all enter as a team or just individual?
I did individuals.
Okay, did you do it individually?
Yeah.
Both of y'all?
I mean, who's all on the team?
Just Geraldine's team. We only have one team.
Should I do it as a team?
I don't think so.
No.
Let me see.
But you and Aaron both signed up, right?
Yeah, we just
Okay,
did. We did the
individuals.
individual, but we didn't do a team because I don't know how they.
So it looks like you
Yeah,
get a
just
gift
one
card.
team. Oh, me.
Oh, is there another one?
Yes. Okay. So these are individuals. There we go.
Once in a while,
Not
you
Lee.
have to
Somebody ain't
just
gonna
touch
get
this with it'll keep.
Keep it
Yeah,
going.
four individuals and one team.
Help it.
Where's this soda coming from?
Mine.
Oh, I was like, where's this soda? Hey.
So we're going to be taking a little break here. I'm helping some people unload some things, and we'll come back. I've got Erica here. I want to talk with Erica and her daughter, and we'll continue here. Okay? Bye. But we'll have the picture going on.
Well, y'all still in it?
Yeah, this is. I was saying it's more than last year.
Yeah.
Right.
We had one guy come with some sofas and stuff, and he didn't come back.
Has Miss Sam been back yet?
Oh, they came. Yeah, they came.
They were all worn out.
Yeah. Oh, they leave?
Yeah.
Oh, they're tired. I know, it's like hot. It's hot. I mean, My hair is sweaty.
I'm like, I didn't even try to do hair today.
We have donuts there, a lot. What's for sale?
You get a t-shirt in.
Yeah, I get one. I'll get one too. Be a nice shirt. I have to do like you do.
Yeah, I can put that.
I can't stand them.
See this right here?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Yeah. This is just from the cotton. This is from
Leroy, you need a Clean City shirt. You need a Clean City shirt. Have you met my husband? This is
No.
Lee.
Hi, Lee. I'm the one that hang up on you all the
This is
time.
Sherilyn
Who
and
asked who you
Nancy.
are?
Yeah, me and I met.
Like, I'm Lee.
I'm the one that calls and asks questions.
Like, you don't know me yet?
Got asked.
No.
This is from until noon. You know what? I didn't think about soda and water in coolers. You know, I figured Joe
I
would
thought
bring.
Carlos.
Carlos brings that, but he doesn't show up till.
It's time to go.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
At least if you have to, you can go in here at school off.
Yeah,
You know,
like right now.
like lay on the floor.
Like right
If you have to
now.
lay out on the floor. Oh, yesterday, I was telling Sherilyn, she goes, we need to get the check for Nancy.
Yeah.
And
My
I'm
Michael
like,
Jackson gloves on, right?
and I'm like, okay, so,
I have my Michael Jackson gloves on, folks. You can see that.
so I called, well, I went into Misty's office, she wasn't there, so I went back to my desk, getting planning and zoning done, Sherilyn was getting stuff done, we're like, okay, and then I had to go, she had to go to Galveston to file leave, I had to drive around and look at packets.
Yeah.
She mentioned to get it. Okay, well, let me call Missy. So I called Missy. You're So I looked her up, couldn't find Missy. So then
What
I
happened?
went, uh-oh.
That looks like my mama.
We went back and I'm running around
No.
doing this. Sherilyn's like, I gotta go to county. I was like, you go to county, I'll do the packet. So I shut down the window. I get over to Woodward and it dawned on me that I didn't
No check.
That's okay. She gave it to me this morning.
Oh yeah, I had to call and get them to cut that check. And they're like, what check? They didn't have it done. Misty had to come in from Luna's, you know, 'cause they were having
Yeah.
drinks at Luna's.
Your lunch is almost.
She needs
Get
some
it.
help. I wonder what she's got.
We get it.
Okay. Yeah, it just has to be 3 inches away from the edge.
Oh, there's.
Did you sign up for that?
Okay, so now it has to be drawn. We fill that one too.
Yeah.
It wasn't drawn.
Right.
Nice. How are you?
I'm just trying to figure out, you drill like metal and stuff in there?
Yes.
Is it not construction stuff? I mean, like it's not from a job or what, like your
Well,
contract?
I have a floor jack, don't work no more.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
fine,
yeah.
We just can't have tires or hazardous waste.
They can throw TV.
Yep.
TVs, yep.
Better do it soon because we're running out of room.
Space there.
Oh, it's just that one?
It's just that one dumpster, right?
Oh, wow.
So,
It's gotta be in the dumpster?
yes, sir.
But y'all have some kind of drawing or something too going on?
We
or-
do. We
But-
do.
So,
But the drawings
There's your
are
entry
for,
forms right here.
what is that for?
It's just a drawing for a gift card, $50 gift card from Walmart.
Oh, yeah, I'll just do that one.
Okay.
Well, you have some things that you're dumping?
hey, how are you?
No, they came by earlier.
Oh, yeah, uh-huh. So you have a lot of stuff or what?
Yeah,
I
brought some bags of bags.
Can you pull your trailer up
For your resident
to the
Walmart.
to the side of the dumpster or the back, or where we're trying to get stuff to the front of it, right? We're trying to get stuff to the front of it. Is that possible? Or is it that heavy stuff or what?
I mean, there are pieces of wood.
Oh, piece of wood. All right,
And
well, I
there's
mean,
one fence.
a fence. Well, try to get this stuff as much as possible to the front, okay? That'd be great. That'd be great. So we're still broadcasting live here, by the way. So we took a break and about to get Eric over here and her daughter too. And my next victim is over here. No, I shouldn't say they're not victims. They're all very special people. So and I'm getting some requests here. Once again, I'm trying to keep up with technology, so I'm getting requests from people to send me links to the show. They're hearing it, and I'm still trying to figure out my Twitter. How do I do that? How do I copy? How do I tell you, I need a programming expert. This is a one-man show here right now, producer, director, and then we've got the talent here with us here too. So. Disculpe, estoy tomando un pequeño break aquí porque estoy tratando de ver cómo respondo a personas que están buscando información sobre el show. Y
Oh, okay. Did you sell your house? Are you selling it?
I was renting it from a girlfriend whose father had passed away.
Oh,
And I was coming back from Georgia about the time he passed away. And so I was just kind of helping her, and then I got lazy and stayed there.
let's see if I can do that through WhatsApp, and I can respond to some of the people that are asking me.
Like where I am right now.
I still don't.
Oh my gosh, it was horrible.
Maybe I can do this here.
Wow, we needed some dumpsters.
Well, they could have brought us the two. We just used the one in Bayou Vista.
Yeah.
I mean,
I didn't realize so much stuff was coming.
yeah. But
I wonder if Steve could get another one. It may take too long. Probably gonna be there for an hour.
yeah, unless they leave it here for the whole weekend, pick it up Monday.
Oh my God, I hope nobody uses it on the weekend. Stuff outside.
Yeah, if they leave it.
Well,
you
the
have to be
trash
in the
people can
dumpster.
actually pick it up, right?
Yeah, if they would turn the door facing that way, people could see the sign, dump here.
You just call Steve and see if we can get another one.
Yeah, you might let them know this is actually much like I said, much more than last year, right?
Yeah.
Activity wise. So I think those,
See, it's hopeful.
Hey, how's it going?
They did, and we're having such a wonderful success. We were wondering if maybe we could bring another one, or I don't know how long that would take. We're only going to be here till 1, so that would take too long.
or if they could, last year they left it over the weekend.
That's what I'm thinking. But I mean, this road is like this one's outsold, so
Yeah.
is the guy
There's
going to
an
pick it up
opening,
this
that side's
afternoon?
open.
Monday, he'll pick it up Monday. Okay.
Oh, so it'll be here.
You want to, well, what we're concerned about is people are going to keep bringing stuff, and so if you want to bring another one and put it next to this one, this weekend, that's fine, you know. We won't be here, but I mean, people keep bringing stuff, so we're kind of concerned. So if maybe, yeah, because we don't want people to start dumping stuff on the parking lot ground. So if someone can bring one, you know, later on today and just open up the back end, because we got people lined up and the dumpsters. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate it. All right. Bye-bye. Wow.
I think it was the difference of the advertisement that the ads, because I know I kept hearing from people about that. Those
This is
that was different from last year. That didn't happen.
really,
Yeah, I think it was only one time or
I mean,
something.
David Pennington didn't do something better than you. Sorry. That's all I ever hear. I work.
That's news to me.
He used to have the desk.
Come over here, Erica. Come on, we're back live, and we're still live. You've just been seeing some photos. We've had this run of people, and I'm going to introduce you. Come on, you and your daughter both. Come on, sit down. Yeah, and once again, the important part about this is community television and talking about people. People make a community. People make a community, and it's at all different levels. Um, and it's people that are work as well for city government. And we're going to meet some folk and her daughter that exactly do that, work for city government. And you can just, if you're just looking to dump,
The only thing is, sir, is keep 3 inches from the end so they can close the door. They say sometimes people get things where you can't close the door. Yeah, so keep it back, throw it back
So,
as high as you
Erica,
want.
and esta es la señora Erica, ella trabaja para aquí, para la ciudad de Lamarck.
And we also have a
Ella hace,
drawing.
es responsable para inspecciones de casas. Eso es importante
$50.
aquí, para que sepan que hay una manera, hay un sistema aquí en Lamarck, en esta ciudad de 17 personas. And your daughter is named Erin. Sorry, Erin. Yeah, Erin was and empezó aquí hace 8 años con la ciudad de Lamarck. Empezó en el departamento de agua, una área obviamente importante, pero también ahora trabaja en el departamento de inspecciones de casas. What is inspections? What does that mean?
We send out inspectors to inspect buildings, make sure that they're up to standard. Yeah.
And that includes houses, right? Houses?
New construction, commercial, garages, electrical,
Electrical.
plumbing.
So how does that work out? Say I'm a homeowner here in Lamarck, and I decide that I want to improve my house. What's the first step that I should probably do other than making sure I have the money to do that? So what's the first step? I decide that I've got the money. I'm going to go ahead and either hire a contractor or do it myself. What should I do?
You can either hire a contractor, licensed contractor, you can check with the city to see if they're registered with the city. You can pull the permit as a homeowner. We have a packet that you can, that you fill out, and it gives you some guidelines as to what type of inspections will be done.
Ok, ya es un proceso, ¿no? Si usted vive aquí en Lamarck y quiere hacer unos cambios o mejorar su casa, puede contactar con un contratista. Hay una lista en donde uno puede checar si ese contratista está inscrito. Ese permiso afuera. Muchas personas no saben que sí hay ese requisito. Si usted vive okay? If a lot of people don't know about this process or don't understand it, and then so don't be surprised if somebody's knocking at your door telling you to stop the project or even get a ticket for it as well. You can get a ticket, is that right? En su casa, en su hogar, y luego hay ciertos requisitos en donde el inspector RK tiene que salir, venir a hacer inspección. And that could be like electrical or plumbing. Puede ser trabajo para si hicieron algo de la electricidad o la plomería. Hay inspecciones que son requeridos para esto. And ultimately, then at the very end, when it's done, you sign off, right? You say, okay, it's done.
We final out the permit.
Okay, y luego al fin uno hicieron la inspección y dice, okay, eso es suficiente aquí en esto. Okay, and so recuérdese que el procedimiento si quiere hacer una construcción en su casa, cambios, hay que sacar el permiso y usted lo puede sacar sin el contratista sacar el permiso si usted vive dentro de su ciudad, okay? And Erica, you have here today your daughter. She's always with you. By the way, I'm always impressed with that, to see children or young people involved with their parents. It's not something that you often see a lot of times, right? Especially this is called civic involvement, what we're doing today, too. Aaron, I'm sorry, Aaron. Hi, Aaron, how are you? Good. And you're in what grade school?
I'm sixth, I will be in seventh.
You're in seventh grade. Wow, amazing. And first of all, do you like school?
A little.
At least she's honest. Honesty is always the best policy, right? And how could school be made better? Better teaching. Interesting, huh? When you say better teaching, es interesante. Aaron aquí dice, ella va a entrar al 7 grado, al grado 7. Y dice que sí le gusta la escuela, pero hay una manera de hacerlo mejor. Ella dice, Are you that honest with your mom and your dad? You
Too
are?
much,
It's a little too
yeah.
much? Okay. See, that's the dynamics, right, Erica, in terms of parenting, right? It's not living in the past, but it is what it is, right? But at least you have communication, huh? And it's not through, I know you have your smartphone there,
Yeah.
but it's, sometimes it might be, but the best communication is telling your mom and your dad directly, right? Face to face? Is it? I'm asking you, is that kind of the best? What you're doing. So, and I know you were here last year. You actually won one of the door prizes, so congratulations for that. I know you also have a green thumb, because I remember last year you brought up, was it you or the plants? Was it her?
Yeah,
Or,
Karen,
the
yeah.
plants,
Cleaning out our garden.
the garden. Mom or dad, I want to do this. ¿No? Okay, ella le gusta hacer un jardín. Ella va a buscar diferentes variedades de productos en Lowe's y ella determina qué quiere hacer este año para su jardín. So this year, did you grow any vegetables or is it flowers or what?
Tomatoes.
Oh, you did? Yeah? Are they big?
Oh, yes, the snails love them.
Oh, I know that. I've planted tomatoes for the first time. Now, my problem is on the package, they said there were those big steak,
Oh,
the
beefsteak.
beefsteak tomatoes, but mine are not beefsteak. They're coming out this little small. So I don't know what I did. I think I got, there's something wrong with them. I don't know what it is. But it was the first time. So at least I have them. And I do have some, is it snails or is it some sort of worm in one of them? I noticed. I don't know what it is.
There's some type of bug that gets, that it's in.
Grade. Do you have any idea? I know this is one of the difference too, because kind of with us, our parents were already telling us, oh, I think you. Sergio quiere ir y that's good. That's good. I see you have your smartphone, so I'm going to ask you some questions about that. Are you comfortable? Like, how do you? Yeah. Oh, okay. Ella dice que aplicaciones. okay, I think I want to do this. How is it that I can do that on that side? So. Good for you. That's probably, I think that was the first way I learned how to send. Someone had to show me how to attach it to a file. First of all, to take the picture, I didn't even know you could use your phone to take a picture, right? And then, wow, now I can't stop taking a picture. Look where we're at now, right? Age, we're going to be tempted with a lot of things. And we have to understand and be strong enough to remember the advice of our parents. You know, some things are going to hurt you, so just be aware of that. I know I have a personal experience that with my nephew, and they're brilliant. And then, but believing others, I think that's the other thing. Have a strong mind. And hay importante con las personas es que van a tener muchas personas que les ofrecen diferentes tentaciones. Y hay que ser fuerte y evitar esas tentaciones en su crecer. So, how do you like, I mean, you're
Yes.
oh, okay, so you like, how long have you lived in Lamarck, Erica?
We've been here about 9 years.
9 years, and
Yeah.
what do you think about the community? I mean, this effort to clean it up.
I like my neighborhood. I know my neighbors. I enjoy my neighbors. My next door neighbor's house burnt down 2 years ago. That was kind of devastating to us. And they've rebuilt. They're back, and we're so happy to have them back.
Wow, wow. Wow, that's community, that's it. Ella dice, ha vivido aquí en La Mar por 8 años y le encanta vivir aquí, sabe sus vecinos, uno de sus vecinos, su casa se derrumbó hace 2 años, ya la reconstruyó y está muy satisfecha que sus vecinos han regresado a su casa. Sí existe La Mar, es una comunidad de personas reales. And so it's great. I share with you. Going back to Lamar with my family has been important too. And that's a dynamic that I enjoy as well too. Over there on that
Here's your
side.
application.
As you as a city working for the city, this is a different question. I know the taxpayer always has citizens always have an opinion, but I don't want to get in trouble with you, but what do you think is your biggest challenge working for the city in terms of better communication with citizens?
We're having an issue with the garbage pickup right now.
Oh, okay.
We're just trying to get the word out to them on how they are to set out their trash, how to, what they can and cannot bring to the curb, how to bundle, what they mean by bundling, and the height of the bundle. So mostly we've had a lot of problems with the garbage lately.
Okay, Erica está diciendo que aquí en La Marca hemos tenido muchos problemas con la colección de la basura, ¿ok? Y sí hay ciertas reglas en acomodar su basura frente de su casa, pero también hemos tenido problemas con la compañía que recoja la basura y por esa razón estamos aquí este día. Uno puede pasar, dejar su basura aquí y esto va a estar aquí durante todo el fin de semana y, y eso es importante, ¿no?